हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, मैं आपको सोशल स्टडी स्टैंडर्ड 7th इंग्लिश मीडियम गुजरात स्टेट बोर्ड का 11 नंबर का चैप्टर यहाँ पे एमसीक्यू सॉल्यूशन और फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स वो सब करवा रही हूँ. विच प्लैनेट ऑफ द सोलर सिस्टम इज गिफ्टेड विथ अ नेचुरल एनवायरनमेंट? अर्थ. विच इज़ द ड्राइविंग फोर्स फॉर द सर्वाइवल डेवलपमेंट and progress of the human life environment? What is the uppermost solid means hard layer of the earth is called as lithosphere? How many main components is the environment made up of? 4. Which component of the environment absorb the ultraviolet sun rays and protect the living organism? एटमॉस्फियर. ओजोन होता है ना, वो एब्सॉर्ब करता है अल्ट्रा वायलेट जो सनरेज होते हैं उसको. थ्रू विच मीडियम कैन वी हियर द साउंड? एटमॉस्फियर. फ्रॉम विच कंपोनेंट ऑफ द एनवायरनमेंट डू द लिविंग बीइंग ऑब्टेन देयर फूड एंड अदर नेसेसिटीज? बायोस्फियर. हाउ मेनी मेन types of the environment are there? 2. By which other name is the man-made environment known as? Cultural. What percentage of the earth's surface does the hydrosphere occupy? 71%. How many kilometers deep are the trenches valleys in the Pacific Ocean? 10. Of the total water on the surface of the earth, how many percentage of water lies in the ocean? 97.3%. How many times during a day do the high and the low tides occur in the sea? Twice. 2 times means. What is the time interval between two high or low tides or ebbs? 12 hours and 25 minutes. Which fuel is pollution free for the vehicle? CNG. Which pollution causes deafness in the ear, sound, noise? Fill in the blanks. The life of the resident of the earth throbs only due to environment. Answer is environment. Environment is answer. Is the environment is the cover of natural components around the earth. The solid means hard upper layer of the earth is called as lithosphere. The low lying areas on the surface of the earth filled in by water are known as hydrosphere. The atmosphere absorbs the ultraviolet sun rays and protects life on the earth. We can hear the sound through the medium of atmosphere. The man-made environment is also called the cultural environment. There is excess of water mass on the surface than the land mass of the earth. The water mass occupies about 71% of the surface of the earth. Rushing of sea water towards the shores is called tide. Tide and ebb occurs twice in a day in the sea. The tides ebbs occur in the sea due to gravitational force of the sun and the moon. Spring means tide occurs in the sea on full moon means Poonam and new moon means Amavas day. The warm ocean currents flow from the equator towards the poles. The cold ocean currents flow from the poles towards the equator. The sound pollution is also called noise pollution. Many insects are bacteria microorganisms are killed due to the excessive noise. Now, true false. We would not have existed if the environment had not been there. जिंदा नहीं रह पाते, एटमॉस्फेयर नहीं होता तो, एनवायरनमेंट नहीं होता तो. Lithosphere is composed of rocks, minerals and vegetation. Wrong. The entire living being obtain its food and other necessities for the hydrosphere. Wrong. Most of the water on the surface of the earth is saline. Right. At the time of the tide, the rising sea water rushes toward the shore. Right. Tides and ebb occur in the sea due to the gravitation force of the sun and the moon. Wrong. High tide, spring tide occur on new moon, Amavas, and full moon, Poonam days. Right. The warm current of the ocean flow from the poles towards the equator. Wrong. The components which pollutes the environment is called pollutant. Right. It is advisable to the drip irrigation system and sprinkle in agriculture to prevent land pollution. Right. The air becomes pure by burning the solid waste of the agriculture. Wrong. Noise. Excessive sound is parental to each individual. Right. Matching. Chemical fertilizer and pesticides. 5 number. Land pollution. Smoke fumes of the vehicles. 3 number. Air pollution. Drainage sewage water. 1 number. Water pollution. Shrill loud noise of vehicle. 4. 2. Noise pollution. So these are the objectives and these all are the question answers which is given here. Students, these are very helpful for you because all objectives question answer given. Now this is short question answer. Write about the components of the environment. The 4 main components of environment are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere. What is the meant by the lithosphere? The solid crust on the surface of the earth is called lithosphere. Of what is the lithosphere composed? Lithosphere is composed of the minerals, rocks and soil. How is the lithosphere useful? Lithosphere provides land to humans for residences, land for agriculture and vegetation, plains for grasslands for grazing to animals, and minerals for the industries. Thus, the lithosphere is useful. What is the mean by the hydrosphere? The sphere of water on the earth is called hydrosphere. When a large low area on the surface of the earth is filled in by water, it is called hydrosphere. Which are the main source of the fresh water? The main source of the fresh water are snow-clad mountain peaks, groundwater, freshwater lakes, rivers, streams, etc. What is the mean by the atmosphere? The gaseous spheres which surrounds the earth is called the atmosphere. What is meant by biosphere? Sorry, children. Biosphere is that part of the lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere where life is existence. What is included in the biosphere? Human beings, vegetation means flora, animals means fauna, and microorganisms are included in the biosphere. What is the work of the ozone gas on atmosphere? By absorbing the intense ultraviolet sun rays of the atmosphere, the ozone gas protects the life on the earth from its harmful effects. In MCQ, this question asks, when you read anything, so you must be remember. Different the same point asked in different form. How many main types of the environment are there? Which are they? There are two main types of the environment, natural environment and the man-made environment. There are which are the oceans on the earth? There are 5 oceans on the earth: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian and Arctic and Southern Ocean. What are called the tides and ebb? The sea water rises and falls twice during a day. When the sea water rises, it's called tide, and when it's fall, it is called ebbs. What is the tide interval between two tides? The time interval between two tides is about 12 hours and 25 minutes. When do the spring high and neap low tides occur? The spring high tide occurs on new moon days and full moon days, and the neap low tides occur on the middle days and sud and ved on 7th and 8th days. What is meant by an ocean current? In some areas of the ocean, a large water mass flows like a river in the specific direction, which is an ocean current. Which do the warm currents originate from? The towards where do they flow? The warm currents mostly originate near the equator and flow towards the poles.